Hey, good morning, guys. How's it going? We're going to go over Solana. Do you guys see what's happening on the chart right now? This is an incredible amount of pressure that is building right now on Solana. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about where we could go, some price targets, and give you guys an update of where we're currently at. On this channel, we are currently 97 for 97 wins in the crypto market. We have never lost a trade, and we are going to continue keep doing this, for as long as we possibly can. We are not losing trades because of our very good risk management. We have updated indicators as of today, actually, and we also have very good metrics, which I'm going to show you guys all these in today's video. In the second half of the video, I'll show you guys how to get into our trades so you guys can take these trades with us and never have to miss another trade that we take again. We are averaging between 10 to 15% profit. Our 96th win was 10.28% profit, and our 97 win was 10.21. And then we actually were able to squeak out more money on the Matic trade, which we ended up closing that. Let me see if I can find it here. Ended up closing for 13.08%. So that was really nice. All right, let's start diving into the analysis today for Solana, because I want to talk to you guys about this and where are we going to go? What's going to happen? You guys are going to be able to watch something really fun over Christmas Eve and over Christmas, because this is going to be a pressure point that's going to form, and we are either going to shoot up here or we're going to move back down. Very rarely do we see this just go back and forth and ping pong for a while versus, having nice moves up or nice moves down. Let's take a look at the trend exhaustion. Let's take a look at the price for swell money flow and the trend exhaustion. These three indicators are on sale for Christmas. If you guys like them, snag them in the description. This is what I use to spy on retail traders. I know it sounds funny to some of you guys, but this is literally what I do. I'm watching this because this is what retail indicators are telling us that they're doing. A lot of exchanges even come standard with the RSI, stochastic, and MACD as their main indicators, or sometimes they're actually even on the exchange when you start. Okay, these indicators up here, we trade against all of these. So when we see all of these very green, we're actually taking exits on our long trades. When they're all red while the market is completely selling, we're actually entering into all of our buy limits. We are doing the exact opposite of retail traders. That's why I have this up here. We should call this like spying on retail traders or something like that. It'd be kind of funny. Maybe I'll do that in the future sometime. But what we're seeing right now is a mixed signal, and this is why we are in this pressure point. A lot of people, and we're gonna. This is everybody now. It's not just retail traders. Everybody is wondering, is Solana gonna blast out and break up, or are we gonna crash? All right. We're going to go over some targets here. I wanted to show this to you guys. I was doing some analysis before I got on this video. This symmetrical triangle pattern that's happened in the past year, we have been breaking to the upside very nicely, okay? Obviously, this was, a nice break up here. We're in this uptrend, and then we saw this symmetrical triangle here. We saw a break and a retest, and then we see a move back up. Now that we're in this downtrend, there is an argument to be made that we might actually go down, break and retest, and then head down to the structure support, because usually this formation brings us back to previous structure resistance or previous structure support when we do break out above or below these lines. Okay. I know that would make a lot of people a little nervous, because that does give some evidence that we could move down to about 150. Let's keep going here, down with the price for swell money flow and trend exhaustion. Looking at these two indicators, guys, and these are actually recoded. So if you have these on your charts, if you've purchased, let's just say, if you purchased before the last 24 hours, you guys have the old indicators. I sent out an email to all of you guys. Get the new indicators on your chart. They're updated. They're a whole lot better. I did a couple videos, 3 videos so far about that. And so I want you guys to make sure you know about that. What we're seeing here is, do you guys see where the trend exhaustion is? We are in this black section right there. Where's the well money flow? Very close to the middle. This is telling us that there's indecision without even looking at the chart, guys. I have literally done this before, what's called like blind test. If you come up here and do this and you look at this, you're like, okay, this is in the middle and this is in the middle. That tells me that price isn't very high. Price is also not very low. It is in the middle. If you guys come over here and let's just pick some random point. Let's just say like right here. If you guys look at this point right there and this point right here, and you draw a line straight up, and I'll keep my cursor where it's at, we are most likely going to be looking for a drop around this area, because that's where the indicators are calling it. If we come and look straight up from where this was at, if we look right here and we come straight up, what did we see? Right at this area, we ended up seeing a drop back down. This is why these indicators are so powerful, and I'll try to do some more blind studies with you guys in the future to show you guys the power of this, where you don't even need to see a price action chart anymore to literally call drops in the market, and that's with these two indicators. Point being, we're in the middle. So here's what is most important that people don't understand when they're looking at their indicators. So I'm going to give you guys some insight here. The most important part, especially these two, are going to be this. You need to watch if we break to the upside and we start heading up here to the top, and if the trend exhaustion starts moving up to the top section here, You guys need to be watching for the drop, okay? A lot of people are going to get excited if we break out here because this is going to look very bullish. Now, this is an area where a lot of manipulation can happen. This can be bull traps to the upside and then start shooting back down. This can be bear traps to the downside and then shoot back up. So what do you guys need to do and how do you stay confident in this market? Regardless of what happens with price action, you want to watch this over here. If well money flow starts coming to the top section up here and the trend exhaustion somehow does a U-turn right now and comes to the up here because we break out, you need to be watching for this move back down, at least a higher low formation before we move back up. Anybody who has gotten into our trades at these lower buy limits down here, we're still waiting for a break even at 201. Anybody who got down at these lower sections, you guys should be exiting right now. I'm not a financial advisor, this is entertainment purposes only, but those of you guys who got down at these lower sections here, let me give you guys an estimated price range. I know nobody got in at the bottom. We got you guys in right around this area here. You guys are up about 12% right now if you have not exited already. If you're in this trade, this is a very good time, an important time to at least exit 50% so you can take some money off the table in case we crash back down. Like, what's the point of holding this if we have a 50% chance of moving back down? At least take 50% off the table and get out 50% and lock it away and keep those profits. It's like someone handing you $300 on the table or $500 depending on your account balance, maybe $50. Are you going to take it? Someone's like, Hey, James, you have $100 on the table. 50% chance I'm going to take it away from you in the next 24 hours. Are you going to take it or not? Yes, take it. And he's like, okay, well, you can leave some here to maybe double your money. Smartest thing to do with wisdom is to take 50% off the table and at least acquire some wins while you guys are in the profit. Don't get greedy and think this is just going to keep going up here and not take any profit, okay? Just want to point that out to you guys. Watch these two indicators very closely over the weekend and over Christmas. Let's go over the metrics for Solana. I was just looking at this and I want to just teach you guys some things. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these are going to update, so literally in about 20 minutes here, we'll see this update. We are pushing up into the excited area. Now, yes, we have come from this area where there's a bunch of fear in the market because Solana took a dump and everybody freaked out thinking we were going to come down to, $100 or $50 again. Yes, this was incredible. We saw the dump, we saw the pump, and then we saw this very nice dump back down. And now we're starting to move back up a little bit. It is now the most crucial time possibly in the next 30 days that you guys will ever see for Solana. This is going to be a precursor of where the trend is going to go. Because we're in a symmetrical triangle, we are either going to go into an uptrend or we're going to go into a downtrend from here. This is like watching a movie and my eyes are going to be kept on here because if we blast up here, we're going to get into the profit and I'm going to be looking to take some profit on here and we'll set this trade up again and we'll get into some more trade wins on Solana. This could be big really fast. The emotional index, however, is pushing up into more of the excited area, which, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, usually correlates to a move back down in price structure. Okay, we're going to assess more data here. Let's look at the blockchain data here for long and short trades right now. What we're seeing is long trades have increased just a little bit on the blockchain while short trades have moved out. Now, again, in a symmetrical triangle, you're going to see conflicting data, because people are going long and people are going short at the same time. And then what happens is people stop placing orders. That is why volatility moves down or it actually stops, is because people have already placed orders and people are unsure of what's going to happen. So volatility goes down, volume goes down, and we are waiting right here. And it's literally just going to take maybe an institutional move or a well move to push us up or below, and people are going to look for the break of the resistance or the break of the support, and that's where they're going to start allocating more money or either closing some trades they're in to get on the other side of the market. Does this make sense? If we start moving up, that means people who went short are going to start hitting stop losses and they're going to switch their trades to go long, and that could push us into a great bull market. Alternatively, people who went long have stop losses at structure lows. If that's broken here, people are going to hit their stop losses and most likely visually look at the support here, which they're not wrong about, try to recoup their losses on the long by going short with leverage, and they're most likely going to push the price down even further. That is why this breaks out so fast if you understand what works in people's minds in this scenario. Long versus short trade risk. We are sitting in more favor right now into a short trade than a long trade. So out of all the metrics, we're looking at a little bit more bearish than bullish. Look down here. We are seeing that just yesterday we came out with a metric bar to the downside for short trades. All right. So if I were to make a call here, and I'm not going to be biased about this, that's what I don't do on this channel. Like, guys, forget biased stuff. If a channel is going to be biased, your followers are going to see through it in like 3 videos, maybe 5 videos. What you guys are seeing right here is we're going to look at data. What is happening? I think out of all of this, this actually looks more bearish to the downside than it does for a move to the upside. That's what I'm looking at, and that's what we can see overall. There's conflicting opinions. Obviously, even off our metrics, we were looking over here, we're looking at, very excited over here, and we're looking for shorts, and then we're looking for shorts over here. Okay, we're looking for shorts here. You guys are like, oh, we're going down. But at the same time, if you look at the indicators over here, we are also seeing money flow into the market here, which could be a precursor that we're going to move up. That is why it's important to watch the indicators when they get to the top or the bottom, because that's when the next biggest moves are going to be made. Guys, follow me here? Okay. Support and resistance prices. A break to the upside, obviously we know this. I'm looking at $200, which is a whole numbers, and I'm looking at 150. So 200 and 150, let's assess this really quickly. 200, right here. That's the target if we break out for an upside move. 150 is the target if we move back down. I think 150 is like right about here. Yeah, right there. So 150 down here, we're looking at right there, and then we're looking at 200 right here. These are the two targets we're going to aim for if we start breaking up here and we start hitting this. Why? Because everybody knows where $200 is. Everyone knows where 150 is. Not only are they whole and quarters theory levels, these are also great levels of resistance and support, which visually, when you have a resistance and a support on the chart, people's eyes are drawn to that. And price, mark this down. Make this as like a thing in your notes. Price is magnetized to resistances and supports. Price is magnetized to resistances and supports. That is why when you guys can see price moving up, we can make predictions like this, and we'll probably be pretty accurate that if we do break up here, we're going to probably aim for $200. If we break down, we're going to probably aim for 150. Okay? People love to magnetize their trades to support resistances. Dollar cost average entries. Let's go over this, and I'll get you guys into our next trade setups that you guys can take with us, because we've never lost a trade here. Entries. Got $10,000, throw $1,000 into each green line. Awesome. Hold it for 5 to 10 years, make some money. Exit points in here. We're looking at this exit point here. We have come out of this a little bit. So although this has come up here, I wouldn't doubt if we actually see this playing into a matter here. We're moving up, and we could be seeing this move back down. We got to watch this, guys. Something's happening over here, because even though we moved up on this, we have seen a move back down since then, which when the metrics update here in about 15 minutes, you guys are going to see this update, and it's probably going to move down a little bit, and we need to be watching that. So the biggest thing to watch for, guys, is the indicators. Get these on your charts. They're on sale. I'll go over that in a second here. Once this moves to the upside, we're going to watch for that crash back down. Once this moves to the downside, we're going to watch for the pump. Even if we get a bear trap to the downside and this moves down here, watch this, because we could bounce off support as well as the trend exhaustion and price swell money flow being low, and that's where we can start bouncing back up, and this actually can't come up here. I know there's a lot of conflicting statements, and I'm going to get those people in the comments saying, oh, so it can go up or down. Guys, I think that's one of the most hilarious comments. If you don't assess both sides of it going up and down, guys, we need to just, I want to say this like politely. We need to not be so aggressive of like telling people, oh, your prediction's wrong in this channel. All of the channels you guys are following today for Solana, give them some grace. Nobody knows. You don't know either if this is going to go up or down. What we can do, however, is prepare ourselves with good risk management by exiting 50% right now if you're in the profit, or watching with our indicators if we start moving down where we can predict moves back up. That's what I want you guys to really be watching here. Okay, let me set you guys up in our channel over here so you guys can take these trades with us so you can start winning them. The membership is only $49 a month. It's the cheapest membership you guys are going to find online for our win rate. I haven't found anything lower. There's a reason why we're low. Part of it is just because I like helping people with lower money. If you rewind my life 10 years ago, I didn't have $10,000. I didn't have $100,000 to throw into the market. That's not the account that I had. I know there's a lot of people who want to trade over here, and I want to help you guys. Here's the point. Although that's my heart behind it, we're growing extremely fast over here because we're the highest win rate channel on YouTube that I can find, and we need to start hiring more employees. Yes, I'm training one right now. Jake and Josh, you guys know about them. They're fantastic. If you guys want to say hello to them over email, feel free, Jake and Josh. But I'm looking to hire on more people, and we're going to grow this business, so I need more money for that. So this is going to be going up in price. You guys are going to be able to get in at $49 a month, and you guys will stay there forever if you want. I will grandfather everybody in. I'm not going to up your prices. That would be just ridiculous. I will keep you at $49 a month for your membership if you want to keep it for life. If this goes to $200, $300, $400 someday, that's my word that I give you guys. Okay. So a lot of people don't unsubscribe. They're like, I want to stay in here because they want to get the greater value. And plus, we're not losing trades, so they're making a ton of money. all the metrics you're going to get access to. Here's what you guys want to do once you sign up. Come over to the live trade section, and this is where we're going to show you guys how to take all the trades. We are 97 for 97 wins, and every trade has been called out on this channel. All the exits have been called in Telegram. It's a two-part thing here, and I'll show you how to get into both right now. We are obviously today talking about Solana, so you guys need to click into Solana to get the new buy limits, all right? Here's what you guys do. I'm going to use Bitcoin for an example, so everything else is kept private for our subscribers. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is going to update. Have we updated yet? No, we have not, because it is 7:49, so we still have 11 minutes. So this is going to switch over to, say, 12:23 in 11 minutes here, because we're not at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time yet, and it'll give you guys the new updated buy limits. Most likely, a lot of them are going to stay where they're at, because we haven't done too much the last 2 days. Here's how you guys are going to trade this. Take any amount that you want to trade. In this example, use $1,000. Split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions, so $250 each. $250 here, $250 here, $250 here, $250 here. It's just 25% trade allocation. That's all this is. This is so simple, guys. Once your first buy limit is hit, place all your buy limits at the same time. By the way, place all of them at the same time in your exchange. Once your first buy limit is hit, set your sell limit up here for 100% exit. All right, everything is labeled down here, and there's also a video that explains everything down here as well for you guys. Once you do that, set yourself up in the Telegram channel, where I'm giving you guys access to all of my trade calls, insider market information that I'm finding with the indicators and metrics, as well as giving you guys exits with the indicators. You need to sign up on your phone or your computer first, sign up for our membership, and then click this link here, and that will give you guys access into the Telegram channel. All right. You guys want, the last thing to do here, maybe the first thing, is get the indicators we are using. We recoded the trend exhaustion and the price for swell money flow. This is better than it has been before, and I am going to up the price of the trend exhaustion as well as the trend dashboard, actually the dashboard too, and the trend, the price for swell money flow, sorry. Let's say this easy. All three of these indicators are going to go up in price in the next 2-3 months, in the first quarter of this next year. The reason for this is because you guys are getting so much more value on here that these should be a lot higher, if I'm just honest. The value to market, they need to be more valuable. Here's the deal though. You guys can get these 3 indicators right now for 60% off if you get them individually. I will give these to you guys for 84% off, which is you guys are going to overpay, or in other words of looking at this, you guys are going to save yourself 25% by getting the bundle pack. All you guys need to do is click this link right here, and then on the checkout page, you're going to see a coupon section. Type in Christmas. Capitalized, lowercase, does not matter. Capitalize the C, it's just how I wrote it in here. It doesn't matter how you guys capitalize it. Just put in Christmas as the coupon code, and this will give you guys 84% off all of our indicators, and you guys get to keep the indicators for life. You also get the source code to them, so nobody can take them away from you. This is the best deal you guys can get on indicators, period. Guys, there's a lot of other indicators out there. I'm not even going to name names because I don't want to bash people on this channel. A lot of things floating around on Facebook when I scroll through, and Instagram, such like that. I don't see, I should say, okay, there's no win rate associated with it. We actually have a win rate over here that is 100% win rate, and I have proof of all of these trades in the Telegram channel over here you guys can look at. We are calling some incredible tops and bottoms with these indicators, and I'll show you guys how it's going to predict the moves up and down once we break out of here, we head to the bottom of the top. You can watch it yourself over this weekend. Watch when the trend exhaustion gets to the top over the weekend. I can bet you guys with about 90% accuracy in here that we're going to see a move down. I'm not going to say 100%. I'm not going to say 95%. No indicator out there is hardly better than 80%. I think we have literally coded something in here that is about 90% accurate, 85 to 90. We've called the last 13 drops on Ethereum, 13, and the last 9 drops on Dogecoin, and we've called more than that because we've seen new price structure in here, and we've shown this to you guys on here. Point being, make sure you guys get the bundle pack, set that up. It will be as your aid to trading. When I'm not on the channels, or you guys, are in the Bahamas, you're on vacation, and you're like, I just need 2 partners to show me what's happening with price action so I can be more confident when I wake up in the morning and open my charts. These are the guys you want on your side, these 3 indicators, and you guys can get those with the bundle pack. Okay, didn't plan on turning that into that big long speech there, but make sure you guys are getting these set up today so you guys can take advantage of that, because I will not have this lower than this ever again. This will go up in price, and this is the lowest you guys will ever be able to receive it for. You guys can seriously keep me accountable to that. Here's the thing, guys. I already have a plan this next year to up the bundle pack price. So this is literally the lowest you guys are ever going to get this indicator bundle right now. So just make sure you guys snag it now. Don't want to have people come back to me and say, hey, why'd you up the price and stuff? You guys have a clear warning. You guys have 9 days left to snag those. All right. Guys, watch this breakout to the upside or the downside. We're going to target 200 or we're going to target 150 to the downside. Which one's going to hit first? Well, Based off the metrics and overall data that we're seeing, being unbiased, there looks as though there's possibly a more of a chance to move down in the market here than to move up. But if that happens, watch the trend exhaustion for a bounce back up, and we need to see how high we bounce back up, because if we bounce back up and we can break this ascending resistance, get it? If we break down, it's a support right now, break down, it's ascending resistance. If we can come back up and break this, that's going to get very bullish. But once we're bullish, you need to watch for this to get back to the top here to take some profit if you guys are in some trades with us, and then you guys are going to probably see a move back down. These are calling the market moves, and this is where you guys can make some serious money with this. All right, guys, God bless you so much. I'll see you later, and I'll come out with videos tomorrow on Christmas Eve, but we're taking a half day tomorrow, so I'll make sure I come out with that for you guys. Get the indicators in the description before those go up in price. Make sure you guys get the membership before that goes up in price as well, and get into our Telegram channel and start taking the trades over here if you guys would like. And I will give you guys access to all of the calls that I'm making for exits over here with the indicators, and you guys will probably start winning trades consistently now, and you won't start losing them. That's what I want to do, is give you guys confidence in the market. Everything you need is in the description or the first pinned comment of the YouTube video. God bless you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Email me at btradeconfident@gmail.com. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.